the No Fake channel, checking in. It is July 5th and Titan Fitness Equipment has done something very American. I know a ton of people do not like Titan Fitness in large part because they have made almost all of their equipment overseas for a number of years. Well, guess what? Hot on the heels of July 4th, America's birthday, baby, they have released a brand new product made here in the good old US of A. They have taken their safety squat bar, probably one of the best budget safety squat bars out there, and they have now designed it and manufactured it, in fact, to be right here in the good old land of the free, home of the brave, and home of the gains. And today on this episode of Dad's Home Gym, we are gonna 100% dive in, review it, look at the cost, look to see if this is something you should pick up, and discuss a bit further regarding Titan Fitness's use of American-made goods as the year 2020 carries on. If this is your first time to the series, hey, welcome aboard. On this series, I'm typically found not at the beach, but in my home gym dungeon. And on this series, I just review pieces of home gym equipment. As a dad of two, I'm just trying to stay in shape, keep this dad bod off, and not lose time with my kids. So hey, let's dive into Titan Fitness on July 5th, the day after America's birthday, releasing a Made in America product. Let's just dive right in. Titan Fitness, without a doubt, one of the most controversial home gym equipment retailers out there. Half of the people love Titan Fitness because of their low-cost, highly effective equipment that they sell, and the other half absolutely despise them, in large part, or at least in all part, because most of their pieces of equipment are copycats or clones of other American-made equipment. They typically don't make their equipment from American manufacturing or even American steel, and for the longest time they did have very low quality and poor shipping and almost no customer service. Well, as time has progressed, they have improved. And I know people don't want to admit that, but it is true. Their shipping has improved. Their customer service is still not great, but it is there and they will get back to you. And last but not least, they've started making pieces of equipment in the good old US of A. And recently they rolled out their safety squat bar. So let's flash back to their previous version. Their previous version, this is their version 2 of their safety squat bar, coming in at $300, which is an absolutely basement price for a safety squat bar of high caliber. By all accounts, has very, very good reviews, and by all accounts, I believe they essentially took this idea, I don't want to say rip off because I don't think there was any type of patent. So, I mean, the argument of whether you're stealing intellectual property is really a gray area, but I don't think there's any patent with regards to the fact that they took this, I believe, from Elite FTS, if not another equipment manufacturer. And people love this bar. The padding is pretty good. It's one universal piece and it gets the job done. And again, that price point can't be beat. The problem though, if you kind of go down into the specs, is that they don't tell you where it's made. And if they don't tell you where it's made, you got to assume it's overseas. Flashback to a few years ago, Titan Fitness had predominantly had Olympic barbells that were made overseas, and they were low budget, they were low cost, and by all accounts they weren't that good. Well, they have stepped up and actually started making USA made Olympic barbells. Their Sericot barbell, they call it a Blues City barbell, and by all accounts, by many, they did copy Rogue with regards to the type of naming and the specs and all that stuff, but it was made in the United States. Let's see some of the details here if we can see where that steel is coming from. So one of the things that they don't say is where the steel comes from in this iteration of their barbell. It does say it's made in the US of A, which is great. I would like to see it say USA made steel, or steel made in the US of A, sourced steel here in the United States. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So a lot of people believe, and I think this to be true, although I don't know for certain, is that not only is it made in the US of A, the steel though is unfortunately foreign. Flash forward to today, July 5th, and we see that the safety squat bar has released. And what do they do right here in the headline? made in the USA with American steel. And this is great to see. Regardless if you like Titan Fitness or hate Titan Fitness, it is good to see a company kind of turn around what they were doing with regards to foreign-made products and try to steer the ship towards American-made goods in all forms and facets. Clearly, they got a lot of flack for making it a bar in America with foreign steel, so now they made sure to do it right. American made. We know making stuff in America these days compared to overseas is expensive, it's difficult. However, in 2022, we see that it is doable. Strength Co. showed us how it was done. Rogue Fitness has been doing it for a while. We see Rep Fitness even making some new equipment coming out in the United States shortly. Here we go, safety bar. Now this is $299, which absolutely mimics their previous version, which I'm excited about that they match the price points. I expected this to come in higher, and I don't know if this initial price is going to last. I don't know if they're going to bump it up. My guess, my honest guess is going to be that eventually after the initial run is done, they will bump the price up, and then that will give them some wiggle room to put it on sale. But that's just my guess. Now, I don't tell you guys to do anything that I don't do. Many of you have been using my affiliate links, which are in the description of today's video. And guess what? I use the affiliate proceeds to buy this bar. I have already purchased this bar. I don't know when it's going to ship, but as soon as it does, I'm going to make two videos, an unboxing and an initial review of my thoughts and with regards to how it feels and how it looks, and then a 1-month review or even a 2-month review after I've gotten a chance to beat it up. So let's dive in to this barbell, which has a $300 price point, and I am amazed that they not only made a USA product, USA steel, but made it at $300. As far as American-made safety squat bars, that's got to be low by at least $100, if not more. So it comes with free shipping. Everything Titan has is free shipping. Comes with a 1-year warranty, and it does weigh 61 pounds. But for you big boys and girls, it has a weight capacity of 1,500 pounds. Now, for those of you who are not familiar, safety squat bars are amazing when it comes to taking pressure off your lower back with regards to helping you stay a little bit more upright in your squat and helping you not have shoulder and wrist pain when you squat. As a person with a herniated disc, I love the safety squat. You can do a number of exercises with it. Predominantly, most of you are going to use it as to squat in. You can do good mornings. There's a couple of other nuanced exercises, but again, most of you are going to just squat in it. Now, let's talk about the coating. Let's flow down to the coating. Now, the previous one was just a chrome coating. Their previous version 2 chrome coating, and this one actually has black zinc. So that is going to have slightly better properties than the chrome coating. It is obviously not going to be Cerakote or stainless steel, but at the $300 price tag, I thought again that they were simply going to do chrome again and just roll it out with chrome. So it is nice to see that it is an upgraded coating, at least in my opinion. I think that the black zinc is going to not only look nicer, but hold up better in the long run. So let's talk about some of the special features. Made in the US of A, 1-year warranty with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Built with the highest quality of materials and workmanships, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the one foam pad is a must. If you have a safety squat bar with multiple pads, it is going to eventually slip and you're going to get that bar on your neck or your shoulders and it's going to hurt like the dickens. You don't want that. If you ever buy a safety squat bar, get it with one universal pad if possible. The zinc coating we already talked about, that's going to be great. Now, this is an upgrade. These honeycomb handles are an upgrade. Their version 2, the one that I showed you previously, the chrome, had some super hard plastic rinky-dink handles that clearly looked fake and it looked like they got slippery the second you touched them. These honeycomb handles are not curled knurling that we hope to see, and I know that Rep Fitness is putting out one with knurled handles, but for that price point, man, oh man, I'm glad to see that they did upgrade the handles so that, you know, you get a nicer grip on these bad boys. They could have just put the old ones back on, but they did a better job. Let's talk about that 1-year warranty and that 100% satisfaction guaranteed. I've been doing home gym equipment reviews for a while now, and every time I've had to reach out to Titan Fitness, they've gotten back to me and they've made it right. They've either sent me a new product or they gave me big enough discount that I said, well, now I just have to keep the one that you sent me that happened to get scratched during shipment. I'm hoping that they will continue to improve with that customer service. But again, it shows that they are moving in the right direction, at least from my personal experience. A few more specs to go over. The shaft diameter at 38 millimeters. That is fairly big, but that's probably why you're going to get the weight capacity of 1,500 pounds. Loadable sleeve length 16 inches. That's kind of standard. And then you've got the camber drop of 22 degrees and 5 inches, which means absolutely nothing to me. I'm really not going to know if that's going to be enough of a drop to my liking until I get it in-house. As far as the shoulder pad grip spacing, it's 12.75 inches. That's not bad. Sometimes when you have cheapo safety squat bars, the gap here between the pads is so wide that it's no man's land. And for many people, it doesn't sit correctly. And it frankly just sits more uncomfortably than a regular barbell would on your back. Overall, I am pleased with Titan Fitness's movement, and I think we're going to see more of this in the industry where companies are saying that it is possible to make American goods with American materials and deliver it at a reasonable price. Clearly, a lot of customers want that American-made stamp, and frankly, they want American-made materials. So when you have a huge company that's been making nothing but foreign-made materials, you can't just flip a switch and make everything USA made. You have to kind of do it piecemeal. Titan Fitness has done that, at least in part with regards to their barbell, and now this safety squat bar. I hope they've got more coming out in the future. Rep Fitness is starting off doing that in the future with some of their products as well. And you've got a number of awesome companies here in the United States that have just done it from day one, like the Strength Co., like Rogue, for most of their stuff, as well as weightidout.com is another great small company. Tons of great small companies. Microplates, there's a number of them, and I'm missing some of them. Pioneer. Clearly, there's companies out there that can show you how to make great equipment, make good products that last forever, make it with USA labor, and hell yeah, make it with USA material. If you made it this far in the video, you and I are officially Tango and Cash, Chip and Dale, Band of Brothers. Thank you so much. Please use the affiliate links in the description. As promised, all those proceeds go right back into the channel to pick up stuff like this safety squat bar and review for you. If you came this far in the video, thank you, thank you, thank you. Give it a like, hit the subscribe button as usual. Don't save anything for the trip back.